Here we go. Let's go. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. How are we all? How are we all doing? I forgot to do 1 second, please. Hello, hello, Vacant. Hello, Cass. Lovely to see you. Bullock Vard, welcome. We got Will here. Hello, Ramen. Piku. Hello, hello. Hello, Brett. 6 Killer, welcome in. Hello, Smurf. How are we all doing on this fine Thursday evening? Absolutely smashing it, living life to the fullest. Let me see that beaver. Well, I wish. Hello, Chocolate Milk. Lovely to see you. Doing great. Got members on an account for the first time since Leagues 4. Very exciting, Piku. Hope you're having a good time. Spinning up 2k strings. That is a lot of strings. That is too many of the strings. We have done some solid work over the last week. Solid work. Last week, we were on 66 million woodcutting XPs. This week, we are now over 67 millions of the woodcuttings XPs. What a time to be alive. Started an Ultimate Iron Man. Very nice. Hey, and if you get that costume room filled up, you better drop a screenshot on the Discord. Excited to see that. Bowstring spool. Unlimited bows for me. Yes, we I had a bit of trouble today, actually. Bit of trouble. I got quite frustrated at RuneScape to the point where I was like, I'll just quit you, game. I swear to God I will. I'll do it. But as you can see, I did not. I'm still here. I'm still playing. And it wasn't with Seer Supreme, actually. It was with my group Ironman. I was genuinely like, I don't want to do this anymore. But we're here. We're working hard. Or hardly working. That was a redwood tree seed we just got there. Bloody hell. We've got 7 of those now. I'll give you a bit of backstory so you know what I'm talking about. So, what did I do? I died at Skeletal Wyverns because I forgot to take my elemental shield with me. And I was taking like 40s and I was like, why am I taking 40s? And then I died and I was like, oh yeah, I don't have an elemental shield. So that was one thing. But I was like, you know what? You make mistakes. Mistakes happen. Just go and get your elemental shield and get back to it. So I did that. I finished my Skeletal Wyverns task. Easy peasy. Didn't get a Visage. Whatever. Not upset. Then I went to do Lizardman Shamans. And I stayed a bit too long. I stayed a lot longer than I should have. And I got hit by two of the little purple fellas. And the Lizardman Shaman hit me for like 20 at the same time. And I died. So then I was a bit like, you know what? Mistakes happen. Especially 2 mistakes in one day. It happens. Don't worry about it. We're all right. Didn't get the Dragon Warhammer drop. So I was like, you know what? Whatever. I then went to check how many Lizardman Shamans I've killed. And I've killed over 5,000. And I was like, you know what, game? You know what, game? So I got really upset at that. And then I went and did a vampires task. And I didn't get the blood shard still. Gang! Welcome back. Bloody hell, feels like it's been ages since you were here.
Just subscribed with Prime.
Lovely to see you.
I'll resubscribe.
Thanks for the Prime. Welcome back. So yeah. Died at Wyverns, didn't get the Visage. Died at Lizardman Shamans, didn't get the Dragon Warhammer. Did like 2 vampire tasks and still didn't get the blood shard. So I'm now dry on Warhammer. I'm dry on blood shard. I'm dry on the enhanced crystal weapon seed. I'm dry on beaver. You know what I mean? I'm just... You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Gonna take so long since that also includes league outfits. Wow. That okay. You are. I'll see you in 15 years. I'm working towards getting 100k bowstring spool. Very nice. That's a lot of bowstrings. Hello, Shannon. Lovely to see you. Hello, Reeve. Lovely to see you. It's uphill from here. Hello, Swam. I hope so. I hope so. Hello, Wofus. Where Beaver game? We're hoping that this is the Beaver game. That is right, Shannon. We got some 20 GP clues as well. Dry on drops just in general. Just all over the shop. Which is really frustrating because, you know, if I got one collection log slot from something, I'd probably feel a bit better. But the fact that I'm dry now in like 7 different places, it's just frustrating. And I could go and get myself some early wins, but... Some easy wins, but, you know, whatever. Whatever. Because I feel like I'm talking to the void here on my lonesome. Is there nobody on the YouTube side? Oh, there's 9 people on the YouTube side. Hello, everyone on YouTube. Should be a torrent of RNG incoming then, surely. Well, you'd hope so, wouldn't you? You'd hope that that is how RNG works. Frustrating. Hope you get something soon. Thank you, Wofus. Very kind of you. So how you... Hold on. I'm going to go for this. Hold on. Floki. I feel like I messed that up. Hello. Where Boba? I honestly could not tell you. Down boy, I'll hand over the Dry Master title. It's everywhere. Just all over the shop. It's just everywhere. Hello, Runar. Lovely to see you. Hello, Missing Pair. Welcome back. Consulted a fortune teller and she told me that September the 4th was the day. Wait a minute. That's today. Some dude at Guardians Rift got green dye, needle and lantern in 5 seconds. See, that is the kind of look we're looking for. But unfortunately, nuh-uh. Hello, Flayan. Lovely to see you. Welcome back. No Boba yet, unfortunately. But like the stream title says, I've got the mental fortitude of Fort Knox. And that was a kebab from the bloody sandwich lady. Come back with a baguette, sandwich lady, please. Back-to-back beavers. I'd take it. Just as an update, our good friend, they don't know that we're friends, Westairs, got their 200th beaver. West Stairs. When was it? September the 2nd. 200th beaver for West Stairs. Just wild. Just absolutely wild. Oh, I can't believe it. What was that second account, by the way? That second account is my group Iron Man, where I am dry on everything under the sun. I assume well over 200mm woodcutting. Oh, yes. Way over 200mm woodcutting. I think Westairs, if we have a look, Westairs is now calculating woodcutting XP with fletching XP. Westairs has 57.2 million arrow shafts, only cutting redwoods, 200 beavers. So, just wild. Just utter wildness. Wish you luck, and today is in fact the day. Thank you, Flayan. Maybe back later at work. No worries, Flayan. You go and enjoy yourself. Get through the day, and I'll potentially see you later, depending on how long you're there for. Because unfortunately today it is a short stream. I'll be finishing at 9 PM my time, so 2 hours. Because I'm supposed to be working. Because I have a deadline tomorrow. But I've worked from essentially 8 AM through to like 6 p.m. ish, and then I had tea. So I think I've done some good work today. So I decided I'd take a break, do some streaming. But then after 9 o'clock, I've got to get back to it. Back to the other grind. We won't stop this grind, obviously. Work will never stop me from playing RuneScape. There's a Reddit post of someone getting Tangaroo at 215 mil. That's another 99 beyond the increased rate. Grim. That is very grim. I don't like that at all. I've been sent the 200 mil beaver screenshot as well, which is also not good. How dry are you for enhanced? Hope you get it soon. I'm nearly 400 and it's a grueling grind. I'm not that dry technically on that grind. I've got 454 KC at Corrupted Gauntlet. So I'm over rate now. I'm not wildly over rate, but like you said, it is an absolute beast of a grind. I really want to see your reaction when you get it. Must be a relief. Oh, Bullet VOD. Just anything at this point is going to be a relief. Just anything at all. Just one of the things that I need. Just one of them would be nice. Because, and I'll list them out for you, just so you know. For Beaver, it's roughly, on average, 20-ish million woodcutting XP. So, you know, we're almost at 70. So we won't talk about that one. 3 and a bit times dry. For the I've just remembered another one as well. Oh, I'm just making myself mad all over again. Blood Shard is 1500 from vampires on task, and I am at 2.5k. I think 2.6k. Dragon Warhammer is 1 in 3000, and I am now over 5000, which was the old drop rate. I think it's 1 in 1000. Hold on, let me fact check myself before I do this. The Basilisk Jaw is... Okay, that's just broke, so we don't know. 1 in something. 1 in an amount. Dun, 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 dun. Whatever the Basilisk, I think it's 1 in 1k on task, and I've killed just over 2000. Wait, hold on, sorry. I need to take this call. This is very rude. Apologies. Hey, Piku, thanks for the follow. I don't have the rash or the clap, thank you very much. That was my MOT. Because it's supposed to be in the morning. And I had a feeling they were going to rearrange it, and they have. So my MOT is now on the 16th. 16th, I think he said. Yes, the 16th. Sorry about that. That was very rude of me. So Jaw 1 in 800, is it? No, from Basilisk Knights 1 in 1000. Yeah, 1 in 1000 on task, 1 in 5,000 off task. I've killed all of the Basilisk Knights on task, and I've killed just over 2,000 of them as well. So, you know, very dry on that. Yeah, then enhanced, it's 1 in 400 for the enhanced crystal weapon speed. I'm at 156 or something. So yeah, it's just, you know, constantly being dry is just grim. It's very grim. Yes, I did kill some of the shamans on the old rate, but still, 1 in 5,000 is still the old rate anyway. So, bit unfair. Hello all, lovely to see you. Guthix is testing your perseverance and mental fortitude will be rewarded handsomely. That is great, but when is my question? When? Follow alert sound should be collection log sound. Well, funnily enough, Piku, for the people that are flush enough with cash, I guess, to pay 1,000 bits, it plays the Sea Engineer collection log sound. And it's been done multiple times on this stream over the past year. And every single time, I almost die thinking that I've got it, just to turn out that I haven't. Like literally, every time it goes off, my heart starts racing. I'm like, this is it. This is it. This is what you've been waiting for. And then it's not. Looking at your log stacks, Beaver might be hiding under the willow. No, we're doing oaks because oak is the best rate. And when I'm paying attention, oak is easier to do than when I'm not paying attention because of the AFK times. So when I'm AFKing, I go to use. How many more levels you need? How many more levels for what? Would you have quit if you did only have your chunk account and if the others didn't exist? I don't think so. I think the difference between this account and any other account that is currently being played on like chunk accounts, for example, is that I'm on a grind that literally could finish at any second, but it's a chill AFK grind. So Bullockford, we can swap some tree types. Where would you like to go? So yeah, so because it's so chill and it's so easy, I can literally do this while I'm doing everything else. You know, like I can make dinner while chopping trees. I can watch TV programs while chopping trees. I can watch films while chopping trees. I can play other games while chopping trees. I can work and chop trees. So it's that easy to do that it's actually very easy to keep the grind going. But if I was doing like, you know, if I was hopping worlds for something, or if I was, I don't know, killing a boss over and over again, I reckon I would probably have quit by now if it was taking this long. But maybe not. Maybe my mental fortitude is strong in all aspects. Hey, Zulopap, nice to see you. I am very well, thanks. How are you? And we are at Maples as per Bullockford's request. What's Oak XP per hour? It's about 20k an hour-ish. And actually, funnily enough, between Oaks, Maples, and Yews, the XP an hour is relatively similar, actually. I think it goes from like 20 to 22k, so not bad. An unserious but serious question. Would you get disappointed if you got it on the phone AFK'd instead of stream? Well, I don't play on my phone. Not often. Because I've got a laptop which has recording software on it. So if I get it, it will either be on my computer or on my laptop. And both of those are connected to recording software. So, and they both have replay buffers. So no, I think I would be kind of sad if I did end up playing on my phone and I did end up accidentally getting the beaver without being able to record it. But also at this point, I'm just ready to leave, so I don't think it would matter. Play some Gilligesser. We could play some Gilligesser or. Let me get it ready. Actually, what would be very nice is if you would bear with me for 1 minute and 30 seconds, roughly, because I need to go to the toilet for a wee. I've drank that much water today, all of that, plus another 500ml bottle, plus a Pepsi Max bottle. I've drank so much liquids, like over 2 litres of liquids. I am peeing. So be right back, and then we can play some Gilligesser. Toodles! I have returned. We'll go to this screen instead. Beyblade woke up, probably got too warm for the blanket. Oh dear. Better have drank from Coca-Cola, I guess. Loving how much detail you go into explain where your pee came from. Usually I have to subscribe for $13 to hear that. Maybe I should have put some sort of paywall on that then. Just so you know, if you care, it's very clear. Very clear. I'm very well hydrated. So I've done a good job today. Anyway, let's not talk about my pee any longer. Let's play some Gilligesser. Shot myself to the foot. I have Pepsi in glass and it's not a Coca-Cola glass. That is upsetting. So did I miss the change you were talking about? Which change? What change? What was I talking about? I forgot. While Zulapapa responds to me, just for those who don't know what this is, Gilligesser, random screenshot from somewhere in RuneScape. We're going to guess where it is. There's going to be 5 of them. It's made by a good friend of Mod Smurf. He's absolutely excellent. Top bloke. Send him some money because he deserves it. I love you all. Let's go and play. Thank you for the updates. Please stop updating us now. You got it. Oh, my announcement about the change. Let's do Gilligesser and then I'll talk about my announcement because I don't want to disrupt the Gilligesser guessing. Here we go, number 1. Oh, we're still on Shannon's screenshots. Raspberry iced tea is goated. I don't think I've tried iced tea. I don't really try much, to be honest. I drink water, Pepsi Max Cherry. That's about it. Crandor. You know what? You might be right. Well, there's some like bamboo-esque stuff in the background. I sent another 35 screenshots yesterday. We are playing Shadow Guesser right now, you're right. But we like it. That's the farm used in the Headless Bear quest. Headless Bear quest? Oh, is that the one over here? Is that this one? Somewhere here? Are we... So this must be mulch, right? That's here. Ah, okay, hold on. We've got this steps in like that, which means that we are somewhere there, probably. Right? So we're looking this way to the border over here across the river. And that's the step in there. So we must be stood in between these trees, right? Ish. Ish. Match impressed someone got that. It's Missing Pair. Missing Pair knows everything. Literally everything. At some point in the future, we're going to have to ban Missing Pair from making guesses because they are always correct. Always. Right. I think we could just guess, to be honest. I don't think we don't need to talk about that one. Missing Pair was just like, it's right there. And I've gone over, I've mapped it out in my head. And I think we're just going to click it and get 1,000. Is that right? That's right. Well done. Lovely. That is... I feel very undeserving of this hype. Missing Pair, you get this right every time, almost instantly. You deserve the hype. Here we go. Swans? Why have I just not played enough of this game? Why do I not? Where are the swans? I don't even know where the swans are. You have to work this out. Swan song reference. I can't even remember where Swan Song starts, to be honest. That's Goose. Are you trying to literally back out of the fact that you guess everything correctly every single time by saying that that is a goose and not a swan? Where would this be then? Where do we think? Where are there swans? There's 2 willow trees. You got some swans. There's a fence in the background. There's a little bit of water here. I mean, that is indeed a deer. Hello, Lunar Light. Lovely to see you. Oh, there's some... Actually. Maybe not. Could be. The lake outside of this one. No, there aren't any willow trees over here, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess there's not enough willows, is there, for this one? Unless... no, maybe not. Because you probably want to put it here, but you can't see the willows on that side. Yeah, I think you're right. Northeast of Lumbee. Lumbee. Hey, Dom! Thank you for the Prime. Welcome back.
Scuffed Dom just subscribed with Prime. Streamer man, I defeated the dragon and became a member.
Oh.
I will beat you to the beaver.
Well done, Dom. Beating the dragon to become the member who finally beats me to the beaver. Pfft, I doubt it. I'm going to get the beaver well quick, you'll see. Lumbridge on the way to Draenor. Lumbridge on the way to Draenor. You mean this one here? I'm not sure, actually, because... Oh, unless... No, because I don't think it's quite right. Top left of the pictures. Yeah, I know there's a fence here, but the problem is that where Shannon is stood. If you stood here, for example, you should be able to see the fence here. If you stood here, I don't think it quite aligns with the fact that this goes into a little thing there. So I don't think it's that one either. Oh, unless it's this. Oh, ho, ho. Shannon. I think I might have caught you here. 2 willow trees, fence in the background. 2 willow trees, fence in the background. And then there's this little bit here where the swans are. Pow. Did I smash it? Did I smash it? Yeah? For Frodo? Am I doing it? Is this it? Am I the winner? Yeah, looks good. Send it. Alright then. Alright then. It's here. Send it. Don't double guess yourself. Alright, and Shannon, I will not. Thank you for the advice. Ha ha! You can't trick me, Shannon. I'm a professional. I'm a professional. Right next to the ballsack mine. Oh yeah, of course. The good old ballsack mine. Right, number 3. Oh. Oh, okay. This looks, I wouldn't lie, professional. Fairy ring for help. I mean, because there's a fairy ring, we could just, you know, go around each fairy ring, but I think there's quite a few. But I think, are we looking at, no, it won't be that one, will it? Picture for ants. Because that's on the other side of some water, and we're in a house on this side. So I don't think it's going to be that one. Savannah. I don't, maybe, let's go and have a look. I don't think so, because I don't think there's a river going through the savannah, is there? No, there's just the aqueduct. I think we are in the mainland somewhere. It's not going to be Yanel, because I don't think you can see that one from here. Oasis. Oh, here. Yeah, yeah, because that's going to be over some water. Actually, that might be the Quetzal, actually. Very Ardoin-esque Sinclair core furniture. Well, that's why I'd gone over here in the first place, but there isn't really. I don't think there's a fairy ring over water other than this one, but that's between 2 trees, isn't it? So it's not going to be that fairy ring. Which is why I'm now looking at like Yanel as well, because Yanel. Sinclair Mansion. Oh, there is a fairy ring in Sinclair Mansion, isn't there? It's this one here. But that's not over water. Oh, maybe Inferno? That one. No, because that one doesn't have things on it, does it? Because that's the Karamwan fishing bit. Mud skipper. That one there. Where would the house be that you'd see it from? Necromancer house near Ardy. which one. This one. Because I don't think there's a fairy ring around here, is there? North of Legends. Oh, this, what, here? You talk about here? Or this Sorcerer's Tower? Because again, I don't think there isn't a fairy ring around here. Is it dodgy angle looking at Hazelmere's? Oh, this, you mean this neck? Oh, hold on. You mean this one here? Oh, maybe. Is this what the upstairs of the Necromancer Tower looks like, though? Because Hazelmere's is here, but yeah, it's kind of... I don't think it is, because there's loads of trees on here. Necromancers are very fancy. We should probably just have a guess at some point, but... Boom, 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 boom. That's not the back of the Wizard's Tower, is it? Oh, I get it. Could be. Oh, is this? Oh, I see. I see. We've been big tricked, have we? We've been big tricked. Someone started a new account. Who might this be, do you reckon, starting new accounts to trick us? Oh, I see. So we're going for in the corner of this house then, looking over towards Wizard's Tower. Because there's also a tree just underneath the A as well. Oh, I see. That was this big trick, that was. Big trick. Let's go for it. If we're wrong, then we've just been double big tricks. Extra big tricked. Yeah, send it. Are we happy? Might still be Shannon. I think we're slowly figuring out that it might be. Here we go. We're guessing. Oh, very close. A little bit further across. That was a good one, to be fair. Well done, Shannon. If that in fact was you, that was very good. I like that. Big trick. Every place in the game needs coverage on Killer Guesser. True. That is very true. Well done, Shannon. That was a very good one. We like that. Oh, okay. Hello, Sean. Nice to see you. I made a level 3 skiller and thought might as well. Fair enough. Smurf also had to make a new account to fact check the screenshot. Actually, that's a good point. Smurf, how did you fact check that one? Or did you just take it at face value and be like, yeah, it's fine? Lovercane. It could be Lovercane. It could also be Wilderness. Because there is only one bridge here, actually. That's the only wooden bridge, I think. Forsan. Where is Forsan? Get your genie, please, Forsan. That's Lovercane. Wilderness Volcano. There was no fact checking. I trust Shannon. Fair play. Where you make the 3 shields. Well, there's here, which obviously both of these sides actually look very... Although there is a bit of something there. So there is an argument for there. But also Wildy Volcano. That bridge is very brown instead of kind of a blacky red kind of orangey colour. And it looks broken as well. No need to fact check me, to be honest. I'm being accurate and fair. You were off by 6 points because Tutorial Island houses are weird and the upstairs parts are only on one side of the house. Yeah, I gathered that was probably what the case was. But no, it's very, very good screenshot. I like that. Too dark. Yeah. Hello, Daryl. Lovely to see you. And there's no path in Wildy. Grandor is brighter as well, right? Yeah, maybe. Let's go and have a look at Crandor. Yeah, there's no bridge on Crandor. Although that would have made Chocolate Milk very happy. Where else did I think? I had another idea, but it's gone now. Yeah, to be honest, Lovacane's looking the most realistic. Are we crazy enough to be in Bounty Hunter? I don't think so. It doesn't look like there's any paths there. No paths there, really. Not convinced. Oh, unless it's... No, there's no paths there either. Don't think so. I'm set... I'm relatively set on Lovacaine, I think. Well, no, that's a... Yeah, Lovacaine. I think I'm set on it. I think this side, personally, because you can see a little bit of something here, which I don't think is anywhere there, and I think it actually might be this here in the corner. Because that path is curving off to the, well, to the left here, so it'll be that way. Yeah. Because this side of the bridge, it goes off pretty straight, whereas this kind of curves. So I'm thinking that kind of curve. That is what I think. The road ends in a point, though. Yeah, this... Oh, I guess so, but it looks like there is a point there. I think it's just the blockiness of the map. I'm happy with that guess. I'm happy to send it. Send it, send it, send it. If he thinketh, thou shalt send it. Thou shalt send it for Frodo. Here we go. Boom. Well done. It was good that we, we had a think. We looked at some other options. We reviewed the options. And then we came to a conclusion. That is good. That is good coordination, that is. Bloody good. Right, number 4. No. Number 5. This is the last one. Where is that? Broken boat. Pier. Water. Light stuff. Musa. Where's Musa? Why's my mind gone blank? I should know this. My mind's generally just gone completely blank. Man trusts his instincts and won. You gotta trust your instincts, Chubb. You've got to. I don't remember a pier. Oh, you mean... Oh, sorry, here. That one. Or this one. Hey, DVD Player Duda. Thank you for the Prime.
Player Duda just subscribed with Prime.
Welcome in.
Bet?
Not yet. Not pet yet. Not just yet. Almost there. Ish. Maybe. Potentially soon. Bridge in Witch Haven. I mean, that... I don't know, that doesn't... It kind of looks kind of the same-ish. I don't know, let's look at Witch Haven quickly. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Next to the volcano. Is this Volamore north of Huey? North of Huey. Oops. Oh, you mean in here? Hey, Floki! Welcome to the Twitch side. Hope you're doing well. Wrecker's Coast. Wrecker's Coast. Which one's Wrecker's Coast? Are you talking about this one? Or is there another thing called Wrecker's Coast? I mean, there's so many of these all over the shop. Zulandra, you think is it Zulra? Nah, that looks a bit too green to me. North of Mythskild. Here. Oh, actually. That's not a bad shout. North of Mythskild. Yeah, Nightbot, stop. North of Auburn-Vale. Well, I'm going to drop that there, just to remind us to come back to that. North of Auburn-Vale, you mean this one? I don't know, the thing that I've got the issue with is this is really dark up against the edge, and this isn't. So I don't think it's Auburn-Vale. I think it's a bit too dark. But this one here, that looks lighter actually. It looks like it gets darker as it goes in. So light going into dark. I'm kind of sold on this one now. Kind of. Unless someone can come up with a better idea. I'm sending 5 screenshots from Bounty Hunter for next week just to force Swerve to go there. I don't think he will. He'll just hope for the best. I don't know, it's not that, is it? Nah, that's too... Yeah, it's not that. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that makes any sense, so I'm fairly happy to send... Bum, bum, bum. No, I think I'm almost set on this. There's so many peers that I think we're going to be going around and around forever if we don't just guess. So I am set on this one. I think that's a good shout. Good idea. What do we think? Am I on the right world? I am on the right world. Very good. Mythskill seems like the best option. I agree. I think it is. I'm happy to send that. Yeah. Do it. Do it. We could do it. Yeah, boy. Here we go. Yes. Absolutely nailed it. Look at that. Almost top marks again. We were quite a way off with the 994 guess. Claps for everybody. Well done. Very, very good. Thank you, Shannon, for the continuing great submissions with, what is it, like 60 submissions now? Making Smurf's life so much easier. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Oh, we got logged out. So, I can tell you about the change, the news. This is kind of relatively fresh off the press. And it's not been fully kind of signed up to yet. However, the news is that I was offered a promotion at work. And that promotion is to essentially lead and run our new Birmingham office. So essentially, on the website and on my email signature and all this kind of stuff, it will say Hannibal, Birmingham lead / associate landscape architect / office manager. I don't know what it's going to say, but they offered it to me. I spent a good while thinking about it, because I wasn't 100% sure, because I don't really like Birmingham that much, but they've offered me some kind of some terms to help the transition, like, 3 days in the office, 2 days at home. I don't have to live in Birmingham, all this kind of stuff that made it a little bit more agreeable. So I accepted and said I'll do it. They haven't signed on the dotted line yet, so technically I don't have the job yet, but it's looking very likely. So unfortunately, what that means is I'm going to be getting so much busier now, because I've essentially got to run a practice. Somehow, I don't know, I guess I'll figure it out as I go. It means the streaming thing and the YouTube making video thing, there's a big question mark on it. It's not that it's going to go away forever, it's just that I don't know what days I'm going to be in the office in Birmingham. I don't know where I'm going to live yet, so I don't know what the commute times are going to be like. So I don't know when I can stream, because, I've done Tuesdays and Thursdays just because it aligns with what I'm doing right now in the place that I am now. But if I go to Birmingham, it means all of that gets thrown up in the air and I don't know what's going on. So I think the way to get around this is that for a bit, we're going to have to say that there isn't a stream schedule. It's just as and when I can find out time, I'll do some streaming. Because if it goes pretty smoothly, maybe I can sort it out. But I don't really know yet. I don't know what the plan is. So I wanted to tell everyone that, so you all know what's going on. CEO Beaverless. I won't be the CEO. I'll just be the Birmingham lead. My sister lives in Birmingham. It's surprisingly not shit. Some places in Birmingham are quite nice, but generally I like countryside. I like small villages is my preference. So we're going to try and find a small village around Birmingham. So I don't have to. I'd prefer to travel in the car or get the train in than live in the middle of Birmingham and just walk to the office. I think I'd much prefer that. So thank you for all the warm congratulations. It's very kind of you. Check the fine print so that it isn't Birmingham, Alabama. They wouldn't get me on a plane, so. What do you even do for work? I am a landscape architect. So I design landscapes, not gardens. I'm not a landscape gardener. I design landscapes. But at the minute, so I was an associate landscape architect. Then I got promoted to associate landscape architect / studio manager. So essentially I ran the studio. I made sure that invoicing was done and the people had what they needed in the office. If there was any HR problems, I would be involved in all of that. I would make sure that, well, just essentially the office ran. So if my boss came to me and was like, we need to do this thing for the office, as office manager, I would be responsible for trying to sort it out. So it kind of spread into loads of different bits. And then obviously now Birmingham lead means I get to essentially set up the new office myself. I get to build a team. I get to make sure the office runs. I need to get work in for the office so that it stands on its own 2 feet. So it'll be all that kind of stuff that I'll be doing now, which I kind of do at this office anyway, in terms of I do recruitment, you know, I do the financial stuff, I do reviews. So, you know, it's kind of all same stuff, different place, but yeah, we'll see what happens. And it is better pay. Yeah, they offered me a pay rise with it because it's a lot more responsibility. So that's also very good. IRL moving up is more important. Yeah, I'd agree with that, Six Killer. I'd agree with that. It's got to be, you know, if YouTube streaming doesn't work out, I need to have something. And I've been doing this job for, you know, close on 12 years. So I'm not going to stop anytime soon. You are not getting made redundant, Brett. You are just changing your work days, maybe. First person to accidentally acquire a landscape architecture practice before a beaver. Thanks. Hope it comes with a 99 landscaping cape too. Thank you, Miss Impair. That'd be very nice. I'd like that. So guess we'll see you on Escape to the Countryside soon. That would be good. Like, if they could find me a super nice house in the countryside, I'd be all for it. If you get the beaver before the sign, do you quit the job and go full on YouTube /streaming? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens if I get the beaver before they sign the contract and I do the chunk roll. Looks like another daddy is leaving me. God damn. No, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm just changing the way that we see each other. Man's a gardener. How dare you? Reeve, you sit at home all day playing video games, you lucky so-and-so. So you could say that you are a Sears Village, Maine landscape architect. Damn trees keep growing back. I know. And if that was the case, that would be made my job really easy, actually. Oh no, it'd probably make it really hard because you try and cut a tree down to put a landscape in. And you won't be able to because it'll come back. This is also funny because he actually built Sears Village in Minecraft. I did build Sears Village in Minecraft. I did, and I've got most of the lines recorded now. I just need to edit the video together, like the final bit. It's taken me ages because of all this stuff going on with the Birmingham practice thing. So, my apologies. Have you considered setting it up not in Birmingham? We did. We considered loads of different places. But Birmingham made the most sense. Don't suppose you need a software developer. We don't actually have any software to develop. So I can ask. Because I still have to go through my managing director. Like, I still have to go through him. So I just have a bit more flexibility and a bit more freedom to make decisions, but I still need to run them by him first. So I can't just get you set up and then one day just come back to go, by the way, I've employed Smurf. Architect Beavers go to Wheel of Shame. We don't want to go to the Wheel of Shame. Well, time for me to go sleep. Good luck with the new responsibilities. Thank you, Piku. Nice to see you as always. Hope you are doing well and that you have a nice sleep. Hopefully see you next time. And with the movie, surely move chunks too. Well, that's the kind of hope, is that, you know, we get a bit of luck in the IRL and it translates across to the in IGL in game life. Once you finally get Beaver, you think it'll feel weird that you can make videos again. Well, I have been making videos. It's just been very slowly because of my real life has got very hectic and very stressful. I used to be a landscaper when I was young. I don't build any landscapes, I just design them and make someone else build them. I wonder how much RLK would charge for a tile accurate Sears village. Well, this is tile partially accurate in Minecraft. So, what about a PA? Wellborn, I already asked the managing director if you could be my PA, and he said no. I was like, please, and he was like, no. Don't suppose you need a data analyst as well as a software dev? Unfortunately not. If I could employ you all, I would, but I'm not allowed. I don't suppose you need a quantum information theorist. What is a quantum information theorist? Don't suppose you need a gas detection and breathing air specialist. Weirdly not. But we probably would work with a gas detection and breathing air specialist at some point in time. Damn it, MD, he could just match my salary and give me the same holidays. I don't think he's going to match your salary and give you, like, what is it, 13 weeks off. Basically a physicist. I don't know if... I don't think we need a physicist as a landscape architecture practice, but maybe, you know. I can ask. Do you need a coffee maker? I don't drink coffee or tea, so... And actually, there's a free one downstairs in the building that we're in Birmingham. And it does hot chocolates too, which I might try one at one point, but... I know he's no fun. He just doesn't want us to have good things born. That's all it is. I don't suppose you need a private chef. Well, now I think we're getting into the right territory here. Okay. I could do with a private chef actually, because my meals are poor, and Bourne has to come round and sort me out because my meals are very poor. Do you need an AI prompter for your landscape designs? Generally not. I don't like to use AI in my designs. I like to use my small old brain. Should start practicing Crandor, to be honest. Need some landscaping. Absolutely, I'll talk to the boss. I'll be like, you know what? There's one market that we haven't really delved into, and I think we should, and that is Crandor Island. And he'll be like, what? Like, yeah, Crandor Island. It's got nothing on it really. We could do some real nice stuff there. You know, it'll be quite funny if I just try that and see what he says. He might go, yeah, absolutely. If you feel we can get some work there, go for it. I'm like, ha ha ha! Fooled you. That's a video game. Another exciting thing that's happening in my life as well is that on Saturday, me and Bourne are going to a wedding. And the wedding is for my good friend, I think she's been in here a couple of times, Hebe Jeebers. We've known each other since the start of university, so that was like 12 years ago? No, maybe 14 years ago. Yeah, because I was 18, so yeah, 14 years ago. Wow. So we've been friends for 14 years, and her dad's been a big poo-poo head, so I'm giving her away at her wedding, which is very exciting. It's a very, very high honour. I might, switch it up a bit and say, they'll be like, do you give this person away? And I'll go, no. See what happens then. I think we all just go home if that happens. It's just like, gee, do you give her away? And I'm like, no. And they're like, all right, well, thanks for coming, everybody. You can all go home. You're her daddy. I'm not her daddy. But funny, though, is that me and Bourne went shopping at the weekend, and I bought her and her fiancé, soon-to-be husband, we bought them a wedding card thing. And the wedding card I got, it says to my daughter and her and stepson or whatever. And I'm hoping she finds that funny instead of heartbreaking. Because it's only been recently that her dad has been a poo-poo head. So I'm hoping she finds that funny. I'm also hoping that she watches this stream back after the wedding so I don't spoil the funny surprise. Drama bomb. It would be funny though if I was just like, nah, don't feel like it. I think doing that triggers a duel with the best man. Fair enough. Do I have to fight the best man in the middle of the ceremony? So if I win, they don't get married and we all go home. But if I lose, they do get married and we all have to stay. Have to stay and socialise until 11 p.m. Ooh, I'm going to have to get my fighting gloves on. Well, you might need to go to the hospital. That is true. If I let that guy absolutely batter the hell out of me, then maybe I can leave early. You should get one of them Reddit photos done of you chopping trees at the wedding on your phone. You have more millions of XP than I have woodcutting levels. Oh, right. God, that didn't make sense in my head initially, and then now it makes total sense. I do. Hey, you know what would be quite... getting in, like, we're talking viral clips, right? You know how, like, Behemoth always do that? There's this person who's got 99 whatever, and it's always a weird place. Like I think there was one guy that got it on an oil rig. There was one guy that got it by that massive statue of Buddha. Things like that. What if there's a clip of me getting the beaver at Heebie-Jeebies' wedding, and there's me kind of sat there squealing like a little baby? That'd be quite a nice viral video. That would get on Behemoth. Do you plan to offer giving away at wedding service as a subscriber benefit? If you want me to give you or your partner away on your wedding day, then yes, if you are subscribed, I will consider it. 100 subs for wedding appearance. Oh, well, actually, that reminds me, in terms of goals, our current goal, which is to reset the beaver guesses for everybody that's guessed so far across the board. We're only 14 subs away now from that. So that's exciting. Because there's been a few more people that have dropped out. Unfortunately. Don't know what that meant. Unfortunately, Marty's gone. Don't know if Marty's here yet. But Marty's unfortunately out now. And we've got Washand, Dorfs, Corundrum coming up shortly-ish. the next couple of million XP. So, scary business. You wouldn't be the first to get a rare drop /99 at a wedding, so you have to have a very rare quality reaction. Well, what about if it's like, do you take, and then I go, oh my fucking god, yeah, just from the back of the room? Or does anybody have any objections and the room goes silent and then I go, ah! That would be pretty funny. How many people are still left in? There is currently 68 people left in. But if we get to 14 more subscribers on Twitch, then that resets for everybody on the list. And you can choose to stick with the guest that you've gone for if you're still in, or you have the option to, reset it. But there's currently 207 people that have guessed, so all 207 people will have the option to re-guess. So it's a big subscriber goal. It's exciting because there's been people like Shannon who have been out for a year at this point. Brett, are you still in? That is a good question. I think you are, because you came up with a stupid one. Oh no, you didn't. You come up with a very stupid one at the time, but turned out to be very reasonable. You were 50 million XP. So when we hit that subscriber goal, you will be able to guess again. Be hitting the big 69, 69, 69, 69 this month too. Should take a few out. That is true, actually. It's going to take us, what? Just over 2.5 weeks, probably. So, what's that? Yeah, just before the end of September. Yeah. Not too far away. How much was the sub goal? The sub goal is 14 more subs to go. It was 40 subs total. We've got 13 to go now. Why has that changed? Has someone done it and it's updated and not come up on the screen? It's now 13 apparently. So we're almost there. Hello, Mr. Leopard. Welcome. We are just Beaver Pet left. And then we can roll. Wouldn't it be funny if you got it at 69 mil? Well, there's quite a few people that have guessed 69 mil. Oh, 6 killer. The 13 subs. Hitting our goal. Well, that's very, very kind of you. Very, very beautiful of you to do that. Thank you so much, 6 killer. Who got them? Woods Michael, Ice Master, Cass got one, Bulikvod got one, Tiger System, Floki. Bloody hell. Absolutely beautiful. It's very, very kind of you. Oh, and Rem came in just in time to get a sub as well. Very exciting. Well, here comes the difficult part. Because now, people are going to throw guesses at me. And I'm going to have to type them all in carefully. Amazing. Thank you so much, 6 Killer. It's very kind of you. So, officially now, the Beaver guess has reset for everybody. All of you. So, because you're all here for this monumental occasion, if people would like to guess again, please drop your new guess in the chat. We are currently at 67.2 million woodcutting XP, so guess something above that. And it's going to take me a little bit because I'm going to have to find your name on the list and change it. So please bear with me. But if you want to start guessing now, you can. If you want to chuck it in my Discord instead so I don't miss it, you can do that as well. But thank you, 6 Killer. I think there's going to be a lot of very happy people now. A lot of very happy people. Is this the longest grind in old school RuneScape history? There's not a lot with worse odds that has been recorded being drier. I don't think I'm the worst, but I think I'm slowly moving up there, I think. I just subbed a man dropped a banger. Oh, so it was Will. Thank you, Will. Yours didn't come up because I might have been messing around. Just can't wait for you to finish. I know. We'll be getting there. Don't worry. Right, here we go. They're coming in. So, Brett, we can go for... Let's put Brett in. So, you've gone for 70 mil on the dot. Right, that's that one. Hello, Jamoda. Very nice to see you. The beaver's coming, I promise you, some point in time and space. At some point. Dom, we'll get you on the list, Dom. So you've gone for 68 mil. Really? Okay, that's very kind of you. Prowling Sir Poppard. Oh, that sounded like Sir Poppard. Thank you for the follow. So 68 million for Dom. 6 killer. Get you on the list, of course, for your kindness, if nothing else. 6 kill. Oops, that's not right. 6 killer, and we've got 72.3 million. Not far away, that isn't. Not far at all. Will, get you on the list, Will. Will, you were 44 million. That was a while ago. All the 75s. Got you on the list. Rem, we can get you in as well. No problem at all. So it's underscore Rem underscore. You've gone for 86 753 099 on the list. Bulik Vard as well. I need to click on tree, sorry. Bulik Vard, you were 57 mil, so that wasn't overly long ago, but 80 million. 185 846. You're on the list. Then we got Prowling as well. Welcome in again. Let's put you on the list. For some reason, your name is in that blue colour, which is very hard to see on my black background. Prowling underscore Sir Poppard. And you've gone for 134. Bloody hell, that is so far away. Yeah, that makes me feel a little bit sick in my body. Chocolate milk. You were 42 million. That was a long time ago as well. 73. 420, of course. 69, of course. Always a believer. I love it, Dom. That's what we come here for. I was hoping someone would get my song reference. No, that went over my head completely. Jenny. No, still nothing. Choo choo. The hype train. Cass, you went out a while ago as well. 67. Hey, 6 killer. Thank you for the follow as well. Very, very kind of you. All the 67s for Cass. Right, we've got a lot of... I'm going to have to make a YouTube post now as well. Let all the other people know that they can guess again. Very exciting. Yes, Vacant, you can make a new guess if you would like. Let's have a look. I didn't... Oh yeah, you went out very recently, didn't you? So if you want to guess again, please drop it in the chat. If you haven't guessed at all, please just, you know, chuck that in the chat as well. You also reached your follower goal. I did, yes. So we got to 500 followers on Twitch. Thank you so much for all of you being here. That's amazing work. I've been very excited to share that, and then I'd completely forgot. So thank you, 6Killer, for reminding me. Vacant 71 million. It's weird saying that out loud because normally I'd be like, that is ridiculous. How dare you suggest something so far away? But that is not actually that far away anymore. Oh dear. Are you going to throw a party when you finally get the beaver? I probably will, you know, Mictavol. Like, the longer it goes on, the more extravagant the thoughts of celebrating are. And seeing as you're here, you guessed 89.9 million Mictavol. You can keep that, obviously, because it's a long way away. But if you have now got the option to swap, so it's entirely up to you if you would like to do that. Into Neighbour of the Beast, I believe. Call him JB Vardy because he's having a party. Very good. I need to complete these clue scrolls because I keep getting beginner scroll boxes that get chucked in the bin because I'm not doing the ones I've got. Shannon, you can change your guess, absolutely. And also I can change your name on my list because your name on my list is still Lixie Fox. So let's update that to be more current. And you went for 70. Oh, wow. I almost called you Lixie again then. Shannon, you guessed 27.4 million. And I remember at the time, you were laughing and being like, haha, you're going to go to 20.4 million. And here we are with you returning to guess 70, 720. That's 707 million. Right? You're not guessing 707 million, are you? Because that's not a number that we can reach, unfortunately. However much all of you might wish that I could. Dead name gone. Woo. Yeah, it's all gone now. You are completely up to date. Completely up to date. Don't even remember my OG guess. We can look for you. I don't know actually, because I don't know what your name, which one you gave it under. Will it have been? You're gonna have to give me some more account names that you might have used, MGH. Picking a number is a risky business. I'm keeping it and still hoping it is less. Absolutely, Mictavol. Absolutely. When I guess 27 mil, I think I was still waiting for you to hit 99. That was a long time ago. That is 70 mil. Is it? 70? 720. Oh, 06. No. What? 70, 720. Oh, I'm adding an extra 0 in. You are right. That is 70 mil. My apologies. I'm bland. Might never have given a guess then because this is my only account name on all platforms. Oh, okay. Then yeah, absolutely. You can give me your first guess then, Mr. MGH. Bum, bum, bum. I'm now trying to multitask in a way that's not helpful for my brain. Trying to do clue scrolls as well as chop trees as well as write numbers down. That's not a good thing for me. Shooting my shot, 82. 190, 795. Right, you are on the list. Thank you very much. Actually, funnily enough, I don't know. There might be some people here who don't know what they win if they get the beaver guess right. So I probably should just remind everybody. So the way that we're doing it is that it's the closest to the number, the XP that I get the beaver drop. So that could be closest, higher or lower. Just because it makes it a bit fair then, because, you know, if it's only higher, for example, and you guessed, let's just say 68 million, and I got it at 68,000,001, and you didn't get it because it went up to the next person who might well have been like 83 million. I think that's a bit unfair. So it's the closest up or down. And if you get the closest up or down, you get 2 bonds. You get VIP status instantly on the Twitch, and YouTube will get something different. I need to figure out what that is still. You get to name the beaver, whatever you want, as long as it's, you know, not offensive in any way. And you might get a trophy with a little beaver on top, which would look exactly like this, but painted with a little plinth at the bottom. Then I could even get your name put on it somehow. I'll have to figure that one out. You can have that if you give me your address for me to send it to you, or give me your PO box for me to send it to you, which the person that wins might not want to do that, so, you know. YouTube people get a link to the Twitch channel and VIP. If they're in YouTube, they will get their own thing, and I'll figure out what that own thing is. 2028 for a beaver named after a cat snake. Whoa, not 2028, all right. Not 20. No. I'm not even going to accept 2026. I'm saying 2025. Hands down. Shall we try and work it out together? So if I get 1 million XP a week, what XP could I be on by the end of the year? I'm sure if I just typed it into Google, it would tell me. How many weeks left this year? There are 17 weeks left. So that means that I can get approximately 17 million more woodcutting XP. Which is, yeah, 82 mil. Because I'm at 67 now. So... Wait, no, hold on. That's not right. 17, I said, right? So that's 84 mil. All right then, Daryl. Swapping to oak trees. Thank you very much. Just get the beaver. I promise you, I am trying. Just make the winner a mod on the YouTube channel. What could go wrong? Well, that person, chop treat idiot. Hello, Anukes. Nice to see you. A lot of people don't want to be mods. That could be you know, if you want the mod status on YouTube, then yeah, I guess so. I guess if that's the prize you want if you win, absolutely. But sometimes it's just a bit of effort to mod, isn't it? Or you could be like my mods on Twitch and just not do anything. You could, I could ask for a poll, and then instead of doing the poll, say, sorry, I'm playing League actually. And I'm like, excellent. Thanks, guys. I do not shout at you after stream. I always join Discord to say thank you for modding, always. Because I am thankful for you modding. Even if sometimes you don't do your job, I'm still thankful for you trying. Bim, bim, bum, bum. But how do you keep saying? It's really, really easy, actually. Because I'm clicking on trees, I just go to U trees and then play a different game at the same time. Literally, today I've been working here at my desk with my laptop. I've been working away, and I've just had this going all day. I've just been chopping yew trees all day. My guess is 67.2, since you're always right. Huh? Okay. Are you ready? 2 more. There's 1. Here we go. What a time to be wrong, missing pair. Bloody hell. Go find a better game than LOL, and then it's acceptable. Well, sometimes they're playing different games, but... yeah, they do sim racing and stuff. The poll's in, we're allowed to play. Also, now you do a poll. Excellent. Unbelievable. And I can just see here that Smurfs contributed a ton of channel points towards being... that's unbelievable. Fixed. 71.5k for Floki, absolutely. Am I saying your name right, by the way? Is it Floki? I saw a little accent above the O when you were over in YouTube, so I went for Floki, but that could be wildly incorrect. But I'll put you in anyway. Oh, okay. That's good then. I took a wild punt and it was right, so that, you know, it works out every now and again. 71, 500. You are on the list, Floki. And I haven't watched the Vikings TV series, so I'm not 100% sure who you're referring to, but as long as I'm right, that's the main thing. Do not want to offend. Rigged poll, corrupt mods, exactly. Exactly. Now you see what I have to deal with on a day-to-day. Based off the TV show, which is based off the actual person. Look at Agile Tom coming in, guns a-blazing. Hello, Tom. Nice to see you. Do you have any video game tattoos? Me? I might have a couple. Ha-bam! I've got loads. I've almost got a full sleeve of video game tattoos. And if you would like me to go through them one by one, I am very happy to. You should. It's very nice. I might watch it at some point. I have a long list of stuff that I need to watch. Please do. All right, then. So, we've got Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander in their 3rd evolution onesies. So, Squirtle's got a Blastoise onesie. Bulbasaur's got a Venusaur onesie. And then Charmander's got a Charizard onesie. It's pretty sweet. I've got Fizz from League of Legends in the Cottontail outfit. I've got... Sorry, this is... I'm hoping that this doesn't break when I pick it up, but... This is awkward because I can't... Hold on. So that's them. I've also got Fallout guy. You can't... I'm wearing trousers, so you can't see my crotch. Fallout guy. I've got a Dark Souls one there on the front. I've got the Borderlands Psycho on the back. I've also got... You want a full screen cam? Bloody hell. How much you want me to do today? Let's unlock that. Yep. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You want a full screen me? It's still got the beavers though, look at that. Yeah, so they're the Pokemans. I'm going to stand up actually, you might see this a bit better. Pokemans. That's the Psycho from Borderlands. That's the Fallout guy there. I've got Dark Souls here, which is like the main character stood by the bonfire. There's Fizz with the Cottontail. I've also got Untitled Goose Game. Look at that little boy. Look at that little boy there. Beautiful. Well, he's got a little knife. Look in his mouth. Little knife. I've also got Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. And I've got Thresh with his Blood Moon from League of Legends. And then I've got Bloodborne on the inside of my arm there. So that's the main guy from Bloodborne. So they're all my tattoos. I like that one the most at the minute. Little Untitled Goose Game, a little boy with his little knife. Look at that little boy. Cute little boy. I mean, you'd be able to see better if, I had a good camera. No offence to Brett, thank you for lending me this beautiful thing. And this arm, if you want to know, is all zombies. So I've got that zombie lady there. I've got this zombie coming out of the ground. There's some gravestones and shiz. I've got this lady here who's basically she's shooting herself in the head because there's zombies coming through the door. I've got that. Hold on. I've got that guy there. He used to have a tongue, but I didn't like it, so the tattooist got rid of it for me. I then got the Diary of the Dead guys coming out of the water. That there. Hey, cast drop tree. Thank you. I will. 1 second. Thank you. And then somewhere in here, there she is. I've got the lady from Evil Dead. Not technically zombies, but I liked it, so And on the 14th of October, I'm going to be getting my hand tattooed and kind of carrying this all the way down onto there. So I'll be sweet. Right, let's put that back. It's enough of my big, ugly face. And that's it. That is all of my tattoos so far. But I've got grand plans. Hello, Johannes. Nice to see you. Hello, Scorpio. Lovely to see you as well. Where beaver tattoo? Well, this is the thing. I have space, right? And I've specifically left space for a beaver tattoo. Okay, it will be one of these kind of pixelated beavers. And what I was going to do was I was going to get this woodcutting like panel. I was going to get that tattooed with the number that I got the beaver on, with this little pixelated beaver above it. So I've left space on my arm specifically for that when we get it, because it's been a big part of my life and I want RuneScape on the gaming sleeve somewhere. So I was like, that is probably a really cool way to do it. So no RuneScape. No, I don't have any RuneScape yet, but that one will be on there eventually. Hello, Asta. Lovely to see you. Then you surprise us with a full back zombie tat. Sandbox chunk roll. Cass. Okay. Can you go over them again? There was an ad break. Well, that's a pain in the titties, isn't it? Hold on then. Here you go. Wait. I'm going to go through them speed. I'm going to do speed. Are you ready? There I am. Pokemon. Dark Souls. Fallout. Borderlands. League of Legends. Entitled Goose Game. Mortal Kombat. Another League of Legends. And Bloodborne. And then we've got... we've got an eye here. Hold on. There's an eye that's bloodshot because it's been infected. There's a guy coming out of the ground. There's a zombie lady there. That's probably my favourite tattoo I've got, other than my Untitled Goose Game one. Then we've got this boy here. And then we've got this Evil Dead lady here. We've got the comic book lady right there. And that's all of them again. There you go. There you go. Oh no, I can't. I've scaled it too far. It won't go back. Go back. Thank you. Now show the nipple tattoos. I've not got any of those yet. However, I have grand... Let me get this centered again. Nope, that's not right. I have got grand plans for my my body. So, this is what's going to happen in the future. So I'm finishing my zombie sleeve completely by doing the hand in October. I'm then going to continue finishing the gaming sleeve, which will go into my hand as well, and that will finish that one off. Then I was going to do my legs, and I want my tattoos to represent me as a person, so it has everything that I like on my body. So it's zombies on one, video games on another. I want my favourite horror films on one of my legs, and I want album covers in like a patchwork on my other leg. They'll all be metal album covers because it's my favourite genre. And then on my chest, I wanted, because this arm's black and grey and this arm's colour, on my chest I want like a battle scene between zombies and video game characters. And the colour scheme continues, so if you see black and grey, it's a zombie. If you see colour, it's a video game character. And I want that on my chest and my stomach. And then on my back, I've got no idea. But that is the current idea behind my tattoos, and it's going to take me many years to complete and many thousands of pounds to complete. And Bourne might not be so happy with some of them if I start getting like chest tattoos. She might not like that, but we'll see. So yeah, they're the grand plans. He's got bloody Bourne on his arm. I will not be putting Bourne tattooed on me anywhere, unfortunately. She's just going to have to accept my eternal love instead. I'm not showing again. No more ads. Bro, what the hell, you still don't have the beaver? That's rough. Hello, Rimawi? I hope I got that right. Welcome in. No beaver just yet. What do you listen? Oh. I listen to deathcore. And actually, at the moment, I'm very into symphonic deathcore. So things like Of Ruin and Disembodied Tyrant, Synestia, kind of Lorna Shore. I'm not fully into all of their stuff, but they're kind of getting into symphonic deathcore now. That kind of thing. Zombie versus mysterious old man. Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ, that's girlfriend Bourne. It is. She's been with me for 6 weeks now, while she's been on half term, or summer holidays, I guess. And she's gone back yesterday, and it was very sad, and I was upset, but she's coming back on Friday, so it doesn't matter. Will we get the sandbox chunk roll before he ends the stream? Oh, yes, apologies. Yes. We will do that right now, actually. Boom. I set it up. Look at me being a good old streamer boy. Better than expected, not quite my taste. Well, I like all metal, so if I go through all of my like bands, it'll go from thrash metal to deathcore to metalcore to pirate metal to... I've recently got into Tool. I'd not listened to much Tool in my life. I know that everyone says you listen to one Tool and then you're hooked. And I was like, yeah, well, I'll get around to it at some point. And I did. And now I am. I'm like, Tool is pretty sick. So I like prog, metal, and, you know, all sorts. Congrats on the 6-week anniversary. We've been together, actually, a year. Our kind of official year anniversary is next month. But our first date was earlier this month. So that was a year since our first date. So it's nice. You try Within Temptation. I do like Within Temptation. I do. I'm guessing chunk 13. Oh, we're alright with chunk 13. So I'll give you a rundown. This is sandbox, so it's not real. This is just copium levels of trying to chunk roll without actually being able to chunk roll. So what we'll do is I'm going to quickly go through what we've done for the people that have not been here before. So obviously started in Sears Village. We went up to Sinclair Mansion, had a 50 cooking grind, got that done easy peasy, obviously, because we're amazing at this game. We then went down to Sorcerer's Tower. We got the 99 fire making grind. We already have all the logs for it. easy peasy, nailed that off, got our first actual cape. We then went across to Ranging Guild and had to do a 99 range grind, which was, you know, okay. Just killing elementals over and over again, so not the best, but not the worst. We then went up to Fremenic Forest. It was a corner chunk. Oh, you can't see my cursor. Corner chunk, so that was nothing. Then we got Relic at Entrance, another corner chunk. We then got the Fremenic Slayer Cave, which was also a tiny corner chunk. We then went to our longest grind so far of the sandbox, which was Ardy Farm. That was a big old grind. That was Tangle Root, which would probably been 99 farming and above. It was also Puro and all the drops from all of the imps in Puro, all the implins. So that was pretty rough. But we obviously got through that because we're amazing. And then we went to Fishing Guild. We went to Camelot Castle next. And that would have been a 50 farming grind. But because we got it done here, that was a free chunk. We then went to River Doyne. Fishing Guild, then River Doyne. Both of those were nothing chunks. We then went up to Backstory Falls, which was a nothing chunk. We then got Relica Bridge here, which connected us to these three. But that was also a nothing chunk. We then got Lighthouse Path, which was nothing. Then Lighthouse, which was also nothing. Then we got Fremy Mine, which was also nothing, because we don't have the mining level. So mining is not unlocked yet. We then went to Sinclair Lake, which is the Max Island one. Obviously can't get to Max Island, so it doesn't matter. And then last time we did this, we got West Relica, which was also a corner chunk because there's a tiny little fence here, which means we can't get in there. So there, what we've rolled so far. Obviously, if we'd done this for real, that would have been a long time because that bloody Ardy Farm chunk would have been years probably. Unless we got super lucky. So that's what we rolled. But in terms of what we can get next, Magruber's Wood is a free chunk. Barbarian Assault is one of 3 death chunks. So as a Supreme, death chunk isn't really a thing because loads of chunks are death chunks technically. But as a Supreme, I have 3 chunks that I am terrified of. The Inferno, Corporeal Beast, or Corporal Beast, whichever one it is, and Barbarian Assault. Absolutely rough as hell to get number 2, so let's hope that's not happening. Relica's got a bit of agility, but then it starts to unlock quests, and we can start going to other Fremenic Isles. Keldagrim Entrance would open a massive mining and smithing grind, 99 for each, but I'm actually looking forward to that, so we can get that out of the way. 5 is, I think we can get into the mountain camp. 6 is Death Plateau. I also think we can get into there. 7 is Wife Wolf Mountain. That's a free chunk. Number 8 is Catherby. Free chunk again, but it gets us access to charter ships. And I'm saying that I can use charter ships to go anywhere. So that'll be pretty good. Number 10 is Ardy Market. Bit more thieving, but we've already got Rocky, so that's fine. Number 11 is pretty much nothing. Number 12 is also pretty much nothing. And 13 is Coal Trucks, which is also pretty much nothing. We can't get into the Grand Tree yet because we need to get this chunk here. So that's what we're looking at. It's looking pretty good at the minute. We've dodged Barbarian Assault for many rolls now. But unfortunately, I've resigned myself, just like all the other people that roll, that eventually it's going to happen. And it's going to make me very miserable. So, what do you think I'm going to get? What do you think the next chunk is going to be? Can we have a look at the live chunk map? I want to see if you've actually got unlocked. We can look at the live chunk map soon, see what I've got unlocked. I got so much unlocked on that live chunk map. 13, beautiful. 2, we don't like that. We don't like that at all. That death chunk is proper. Like if we get it, you'll see the list. It's going to be awful. 4 would be quite good because it gets us access to Keldagrim and Falador mines. So I get Motherlode Mine, I get the Mining Guild, I get Blast Furnace. Pretty good. Number 9, Legends Guild. It's not bad. Nothing really there. I don't want it to be 2, but I think it will be. Well. Shall we just go for it? Shall we roll a chunk? Because, you know, what's the worst that could happen? And this is like one of, like, if I'd made a YouTube video about this, I'd do that first. Like, what's the worst that could happen? And then it would go like black and grey, and it would say like, you know, foreshadowing, or I don't know, this is the moment he knew he fucked up, or something like that, you know. And it'd be very funny for me personally, maybe not for you. I think 3 with a look towards water birth after. Well, I'm actually quite excited to see what it unlocks when I get 3, because I'd have to be able to finish a bunch of quests, I think. Swap tree type. Do you know where we are, Dom? Hello, Mao. The grind goes well, thank you. We're about to click roll chunk once Dom's told us what tree he would like us to go to. Come on, Dom. Time's ticking. Time's ticking. Come on, Dom. 8. Yeah, I think 8's pretty good, because 8 gets me the access to, what's the names? What are they called? Charter ships, which would be cool. Don't know what it is, but I want you to go to Cathby. I would like to go to Cathby as well. 4. Yeah, I'd take 4. Here we go then. Let's roll. This is it. The excitement. Not 2. Not 2. Not 2. Not 2. Not 2. Please not 2. Nope. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Ho ho ho. Okay. MacGruber's wood. Let's type that in. That is actually the last one of the surrounding chunks now. So that opens up this, which currently has, I think it's just kill the dog. Yeah, so kill the guard dog for an ensouled dog head at 1 in 25, and bones, which is always not bad. Free chunk. It's pretty good. Yeah, Bulletvard said 13, so that was... And it didn't unlock any more chunks, so technically now we've made it worse for the next roll, because that could be... Nice looking connections. Yeah, that look at that. That's proper nice, that is. If I can get 4 as well, that's a nice little big... That's a huge chunk, that is. Just roll 9 next time. Oh, but it's just like... I want to roll something that gives me more connections to other stuff, so that it makes it less likely for me to get more hair in the soul. Oh, God. What are you missing for fishing contest? I think I'm missing this chunk here, because I think that's where the quest starts, I believe. But just so Chocolate Milk can see, if I turn off sandbox mode, there you go. That's what it currently looks like. If I calculate tasks. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Fishing levels. Let's have a look. What fishing levels do I need for fishing contest? I need level 10, and I've got level 36, so I can actually start that quest. Wonder who the first chunker to be able to do Pillory Guard rounds will be. You need MacGruber's, Yanel East, and Varrock Square. Me. I bet you it's me. Chop treat, idiot. Thank you, Vacant. Right, let's swap back. What would you like me to do then, Dom? What trees? What I'm going to do is, I know it's 5 to 9, but I will complete these clue scrolls, and then we'll open the clue scrolls as the last thing for the stream. And then I need to remember to actually send out the YouTube notification that we can people can do their beaver guesses again. Fair enough, he does wander in Camelot chunk though. Oh, the dwarf, yeah, okay, fine. If the dwarf can get close enough, then maybe I could already do it in that sandbox chunk map. Level 36, no fish fished. Well, I've got level 36 with no fish fished, I've also got level 47 farming with no farm farmed. So I'm used to not actually training the skill. Man, just saw a different timeline there for a second. Thought I saw a smile on your face too, but it wiped the smudge off my glasses and you were still here. Still don't know you're going to do it. Thank you, Mal. We're almost there. Don't worry about it. It's just time. Everything is inevitable. I am inevitable. Boom, 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 boom. Bum 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 bum. Actually, what would be nice is at some point being able to connect up with Faladaddy. That would be good. How much longer are you streaming? Basically, I'm going to get 2 more beginner caskets and a hard casket. We're going to open them and then that will be it for today because I do need to get back to work because I need to finish the thing off that I was trying to finish off earlier before tomorrow's deadline. Supreme Maxscape Island Chunker be like, just got a lamp every skill. That would be rough. That would be very rough. But thinking about it, all you'd have to be is logged in. Have you tried cutting a tree outside of Sears Village? I think it might be hiding there. Is there a tree that I can cut? I think there is somewhere. Maybe there isn't actually. Should we have a look? Because these are all in. So who's this? Oh, a few people there. Probably bots. Yeah, I don't think there are any that I can cut. Not while standing in the chunk, anyway. Saved by Herblore. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, can I miss Herblore on the way to Falador? Looks like there's no trees on the border there either. Yeah, it looks like I can't actually chop any trees outside, so that's a shame. I'm not actually sure if I'm allowed, but bloody try it, why not? Chunk police can't get me here. I've got too much wood cutting XP. Let's have a gander. Why not? Let's just do some exploring, shall we? So if I was to get I need this chunk and this chunk, and then I can get around White Wolf, back down, and it will bring me out somewhere down here. Then all I need is this chunk. Is that the one that unlocks Herblore, or do you need this chunk as well? I know you need this one. So actually, I can go through this gate to Falador without doing Herblore, technically. So I could get to Faladaddy without actually getting Herblore, I think. Interesting. That is very interesting. I mean, I'd need some serious luck, obviously, but it is possible. And actually, it's possible in the opposite way as well. So Faladaddy could also meet me somewhere, and then we could meet in Tavali and both unlock Herblore together. That would be pretty sweet. Also, if you get Keldgrim, that is true. Yep, I can go to see him in the mines. Do I have any leather chaps? I do. Look at me, thinking ahead. I'm such a legend. Or you could meet in the middle, both at Herblore. That would be cool. Both Supremes unlocking Herblore at the same time. Bam, 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 bum, bum. Oh, also, while I'm doing this, what we need to do is think up the next subscriber goal. What should the next subscriber goal be? . Because I had one in mind, but it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. And I don't really want to exclude people. So if anyone's got any ideas, that would be good. 500 subs restart. I'd need a lot more than 500 subs to restart this account. I could tell you that for free. I always wondered why chunk accounts don't form group Ironmans and try to meet. Shared bank could create some cool scenarios. There are some people that do group Ironman chunk account stuff. 260 popcorn chicken, but I'm not doing any more food challenges. I've regretted both of the ones that I've done so far. Corrigan would be a baller chunk, would only take 7 more years to get there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, it wouldn't. It's not going to take us that long if we're lucky. Actually, one thing I was going to ask, because I'm getting very frustrated, is does anybody have Ghost of Tsushima? On PlayStation. Actually, no, it's crossplay now, so any of it. Get a beaver pet in real life for subscriber goal. Well, I've actually got 2 that I am sponsoring, adopted technically. Willow and Rowan are their names. Got it on PC. So essentially what I'm looking for is some help, because I am trying to complete the trophies for the online portion of Ghost, and one of the achievements is completing all 3 raid chapters, and I've done it on PS5, the PS5 version, but I haven't done it on the PS4 version, and unfortunately I've waited so long that now it's people who are playing are very grumpy if you're not super, efficient. So I've upset quite a few people already by not doing it quite right, and people keep leaving, so I can't complete them. So I was looking for a team of 3 other people to help me get through Ghost. And to be honest, the only person I know who's got Ghost is Reeve, and I'm pretty sure he's not done any online stuff on it yet. So let's put this away, put them away. That can go away as well, don't need that. Take that out. And then I want I'm just going to take that actually. It's like Barbarian Assault experts, they complain about casuals too. Yeah, and unfortunately, like with Barbarian Assault, there's loads of people doing it, so you don't have to go with the sweaty people. But on Ghost, no one's really playing the game anymore, so basically they're all the sweaty people, all of them, and they get very grumpy when you don't know what the plan is. I mean, I'll keep going, and eventually I'll find a team who are accepting of the fact that I am not very good at it, and they'll just go, okay, we'll just keep going until we've got it. But, I keep saying that people that are subscribed on YouTube, like are members on YouTube, one of the perks is that we do, events together, and this is one of them. So, I might put a call to action out for people. But I thought, seeing as we're in the stream right now and you lot are here, I'd ask you first. Unfortunately, I've also not touched the online portion. That is a shame, because, oops. It would have been very cool to play some Ghost at some point. Bam, 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 bam. It's not. What's the quickest way? I'll do the boots. Get a Minecraft realm on the go. I have considered it, but I don't have the time. I don't think. I have really considered it because it would be kind of cool to get like a Hannibal realm going. Because I know there's a lot of people that do play Minecraft. What's the strongest chunk account you think you could beat in PvP with this account? Well, I'm terrible at PvP, so I'm going to go with... I reckon I could beat Skeldor. Maybe. I don't think I could beat Frey, even though it would make me so happy to beat Frey. He's just too good at PvP, and I'm not at all. Oh my god, this is going so well. Come on, man. Look, I would love to absolutely hammer Frey into the ground, because it would make me feel very good internally. But unfortunately, I am also very realistic, and I understand that he has done a lot of PvP, and I have done essentially no PvP. You're the top Brumby architect. I am not a Brummie, and technically I'm not an architect, I'm a landscape architect. But I get your point. Don't worry, you can beat Frey at woodcutting. I can, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely correct. Frey has got nothing on my woodcutting. That part was my partner. If there are spelling mistakes, it's not me. There was a couple of spelling mistakes in there. Just a couple. Which chunker do you think you could take on in real life? I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I think most of them. How's Buzz at PvP? You might be the best Supreme PvPer. That is true. I don't know how good Buzz is at PvP. I would assume he hasn't done much, so maybe it would be a relatively fair fight. Maybe. Imagine most one chunkers are like frail skeletons in real life, side effect of the grind. I mean, I've met quite a lot of them, and you're probably mostly correct on that front. We take into consideration the gear you have locked on your account. Well, I guess if that's the case, then probably he has me beat there. Da, 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 ba, ba. Ba, ba, da, ba, da. Hello, airplane. No beaver yet, unfortunately. I imagine Limpwort is a Majorat in real life. I don't know what he looks like, so who knows? Hello, Washen. Lovely to see you. are these? Are these all just bots? Like, what is going on here? Yeah, I don't know what Limpwort looks like. If I knew what Limpwort looks like, I could add him to either the list of people I could beat in a fight or the list of people I couldn't. There we go. There's the casket. Lovely jubbly. Ba, 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 ba. You just got to be careful with the bigger ones, like Verf being 6'5". You just never know. You just never know. Same with that alien food. Alien food's not a chunker, but he's pretty tall. Still believe I'm going to be probably going by 675 mil. Bloody hell. Have a bit of faith. Right. We are going to open some caskets and then we are done for this evening. New tier list ranked on chance of winning fight. I could do. Right, this is our last chance to get just a smidgen of RNG. Just a little bit. Just something. Just give me one singular collection log slot. Just one, please. Please, game. Is Shannon still here? Shannon, if you are still here, can you please tell me in what order I need to be opening these caskets for the best chance? We've got 5 beginners and 1 hard. And we've got 1 beginner clue left to get. Anyone fall off XP tracks guesser? Well, Airplane, funnily enough, we've reached the sub goal, so now all of the guesses have reset across the board. So if you want to re-guess, you guess 75 million. So, you know, you can keep that, obviously, but if you want to change it, you now have the option. Sub goal like the chunker tier list to make a Lord of the Rings fellowship using other chunkers for each character. I'd be Samwise, you're absolutely correct. Washand, you were coming up very soon, actually. You guessed 68,999,998. Right, Airplane staying at the guess, that is fine. Washand, you can change it if you want. Obviously, if you haven't guessed, you can plus 10 mil. Okay. You want to go for 78 million instead. You've got it. 70 million and 1. All right. Okay. We can put you on the list. I'm surprised you're not on here yet, actually, to be honest. 73 zeros, and then there you go. You're on the list as well. So we're going to open the beginners first, and then we're going to open the hard, and then we are going to, if you're on Twitch, we're going to go raid somebody. We'll make that decision afterwards, but if all of you right now in your house or at your job or on the toilet, I don't know, wherever you are, just give me some fingers crossed. I can't see you doing it, so I'm just trusting you right now, but give me some fingers crossed, and don't uncross your fingers unless it's unsafe to keep your fingers crossed, obviously. Keep them crossed until I've opened all these caskets. And I'll know if you've got your fingers crossed because I'll get a drop. If I don't get any drops, I'm blaming all of you for not crossing your fingers. Okay? Yeah, Spirit Bomb, that's what I need. I need one of them. And I'm going to drain all of your energies to use on my RNG. Are we ready? The 5 beginners. We only need frog slippers. Let's go. That's all right, actually, for a beginner clue, you know. 3k. Not too bad. That's terrible. Thank you, beginners, for your continued support. That is not good. That's not good. Oh, God. Oh, my Lord. Are you sure you've got your fingers crossed? Like, do you promise? Because that is a clue. That is a clue. Bloody hell. Last one. Oh, God. Oh. But what that means is that we've saved all the luck up that we would have used on getting the frog slippers, and we're now about to get ourselves some third age. Huh? Keep your fingers crossed. If you want to cross your toes as well, get those toes crossed. If you want to cross your legs, you can cross your arms as well, like one of these kind of businesses. I cross your eyes. You just do all of it. Why not? Here we go. We're listening for Sea Engineer. Come on, lad. Give it to me. Whisper those sweet nothings into my ear. Cross your hemi-penis. Sure. I'm not sure what that is, but just cross whatever. Whatever you can cross, get them crossed. Here we go. Oh, fuck me. Oh, my God. The RNG continues to be poor. Continues to ruin my life. And now, unfortunately, I've got to blame all of you. You didn't cross your fingers hard enough. I don't blame you, really. I'm not that kind of person. It was all my fault. It was all my fault for not believing hard enough. But here we are. We're at the end of another stream. I need to hear from the Twitch chat. I mean, I guess YouTube chat you can join if you want. Do we raid somebody that we know and that we like? Or do we raid somebody random that we've not raided before? We've got one for random. Cockchunk is live, to be fair. Hello, Alchemist, and hello, Spoon. Thank you for joining. We raid Tom. What kind of question is that? Okay, we've got 2 for Tom, 2 for random. We've got Telecon. We've got another Tom. So it's looking like Tom is the guy to go and see. Why are you not streaming to raid? Yeah, Spoon. What's wrong with you? Oops, did I just chuck them in the bank? I did. Take them out. All right, then. Well, it sounds like we're going to go see Tom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my normal spiel because it makes me feel good to give you the spiel. So, as always, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for spending all of your valuable time with me, watching me do dumb stuff on the interwebs. You know, chopping trees all day, every day is pretty dumb. But here you are. You're spending that time with me. One day, I promise you, we will get the beaver. And regardless of whether I slow down the streaming or slow down the YouTube creation, I will still be chopping trees on Sea Supreme. That is always a given. Doesn't matter what I do with my, content creation career. It's not really a career. But whatever I do with it, it doesn't matter. I will always be on Sea Supreme. We'll always be chopping trees. So one day, I will get the beaver and you will know about it. So I'm going to go and do my actual job because they just won't stop giving me things to do. So thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you to everyone on YouTube for spending all your time here. You're the greatest of all time. People on Twitch, let's go say hi to our good friend Agile Tom. It's been a while since we've raided him. And I'll see you as soon as I can. It might not be Tuesday next week. It might be earlier. It might be later. It might be different days, different times. I will let you know as soon as I know. See you next time, you beautiful, beautiful people. Let's go say hi to Tom. We like Tom. He's a good lad. Let's go see what he's doing with his life. Goodbye. Mwah!